As the energy of this space, this place, vibrates through your cells with the resonance of the tones and of the history, breathe in to that you are in this history. And feel in each one of your cells the opening of the directions that opened at the beginning of our journey together days ago. And feel them here and now as they are in this place that houses, just like your physical vessel, that houses the great mysteries of the four directions of this human life. And let it be that this within you is filled with the love that Spirit takes you through in each of the directions of your lives. As the mystery unfolds and you continue to manifest life after life.
Greetings, dear ones. I'm Kryon of Magnetic Service. Before anything is said, we let the listener know. In Rosslyn Chapel, in that which you call today Scotland, let us first give honor to the place where you sit. And the honor goes into those who conceived and built Not the building you're in necessarily, but the original one. And all that went into it that is now here as well is filled with so much more than you know. And so you pause for a moment and you see the things that are identified, and you honor the things that are not. Where you sit is actually at a crossroads of history, legend, mythology, and tradition. What you know here happened is actually grander than what you know. For you have to consider the reality of intent. You have to consider the consciousness of compassion that goes into a place like this. Dear ones, this is different than those of you who have sat in a building like this in the past with some of the same pictures, with some of the same representations of a belief system. This is different. If you could label what really this is about, you might say it's a place of hidden secrets, hidden history, and legend. But the thing that truly is here is light. Do not be fooled by what you think might be here, representing what you think is here. For those who have the consciousness here goes way beyond the politics that is also here. Dear ones, the politics is human. It's everywhere you walk. We are speaking of light. Not only light, there is something hidden beyond that which is hidden that is physical. I have a question for you. At what point did the stone people called the Masons stop being the stone people and became the steward of secrets? For they started just as those who would construct. But in here, there was something else. Because those who constructed also were instructed with secrets that they kept. What truly is the crossroads that I speak of? Perhaps it has to do with obscure things or grand things. Whether it's the secrets that still are in some of the stones. Whether it's that which happened with the Jewish nation, or the Holy Grail, as they say. Or what about the Knights? What about the Templar? Who were they, you might say? Dear ones, this is the history here that hides. For there are stories that were never told. What I want to tell you is the hidden story. Not of the history that will reveal itself as time goes on even further than you've heard. I want to tell you the hidden story. And that is about human consciousness. Dear ones, I want you to think for a moment of what every single human has. The ones who built this, the ones who kept the secrets, the ones who hid things, and the history, and others. I want you to think of the consciousness that you have, for there's something hiding. Villains on this planet are vilified. Heroes on this planet are amplified. And in that, there is the secret of light. is that every single human being on this planet has their own heroic story. You raise from the ashes of duality to cross the bridges of history and consciousness in the search for light. And there was a great deal of that here. Whatever you would call that which took place here, it was heroic in so many ways. Beyond the tapestries, there are messages of redemption, of resurrection, of beauty, of passing from an old energy to a new. It is on the walls. Every single human has the hero's journey within them. And that is why when you look in this place or you walk in, it doesn't have an oppressive feeling. There's no darkness here. The candles are lit, perhaps night and day. The overwhelming consciousness of the place you sit in, called the Rosslyn Chapel, is filled, dear ones, with hope. Hope not just of the Master of Love, but of the secrets that are revealed. The secrets that would say, God is good. There is a relationship with the earth. Even here on the walls, there's a representation of the relationship to the planet. That is different, is it not? As you look around, you may see other representations that don't make sense. And those representations are the heroes who were here, the protectors of those who could not protect themselves. History shows that even the protectors, even the knights, long after they were called what you think they were called something else and continued as heroes of protection. Redemption from what? Redemption from the duality that would pull you into the darkness. A redemption from the old energy of the planet into the new energy. It's even in the paintings, where the revelations of the seals would bring a new planet. It seems to be metaphoric, but it isn't, for you are in it now. This place is the precursor for peace on earth, where history meets legend, meets mythology. Dear ones, we're not going to use the word mythology lightly, because the word myth itself would seem to be that which didn't happen. It did in the intent, the stories, and the minds of humanity. And that means it did happen. So we're going to stop using the word mythology in general, and we're going to use the word tradition. For the tradition of humanity is to think beyond itself, to think higher than it is, and to create this hero's journey, so that on the other side of all history, there's light. Let the tapestries here, the belief system here, remind you that the entire story of the Master of Love is about returning in light. That's the story. Regardless of all of the other things that happen, the story is about the resurrection of humanity. And that, dear ones, is why you're here and why you sit here today in 2018. Against all odds, you passed that marker where even the scriptures say you would not trod today, and you did. And that, dear ones, is redemption from an old energy through free choice, love, compassion, Honor those who kept the secrets here, who became the societies later to keep the secrets then, and held that high above them, the morality of protection, love, and all the things that are right with humanity. Let you remember this time. For where you sit, there's more than you know. And so it is.